good, YouTube? It is your boy Swervo, and we are back with another Battlefield 2042 video. As you can see by the title, bro, they finally came through in the clutch with the update 4.0, bro. It's the most recent update, bro. I know everybody's hyped about this. It comes out tomorrow. I'm making this the night before, so today's the 18th, but it comes out on the 19th. So we can go ahead and run this up, and I'll tell you guys all about it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for future content. I really appreciate it. And I also stream over there on Twitch every now and then, every other day of the week, and damn near all day on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So it should be popping up on the screen, or I might drop it in the description, bro. Come through, bro. Come chill with your boy, bro. I really appreciate it. But as usual, we're gonna get right into the video. Alright, so what they said was update 4.0 will be available on April 19th. This update brings VoIP functionality for party and squads. It changed the end of round that displays the scoreboard, as well as an overhaul of weapon attachments. It also includes many further changes and bug fixes detailed in full below, such as balance adjustments to specialists, fixes for being unable to ADS after exiting a vehicle, or being unable to revive players near objects, improved weapons, and XP events to make them easier to unlock across modes. We'd like to thank you for your patience while we have worked to get this update into your hands, and we are looking forward to your continued feedback once you have been able to hop in and play. Our next update following this one is presently scheduled to release in May and is focused on bringing further quality of life updates and bug fixes. We will have more to tell you about the contents of that update closer to its release. So that's what's up, bro. They're already working on another update, so that's good. So this is already a huge update that they're dropping tomorrow, but even having another update for next month to make the game even better, that's great, bro. They're really putting in effort to make the game better. So like I said, I'm not going to tell you guys the full patch notes, just going to tell you guys what stuck out to me. All right, so the first one, VoIP parentheses voice over internet protocol is now available in Battlefield 2042. There are 2 voice chat channels to choose between. Party and squad settings for VoIP can be adjusted via options, sound, voice, chat while in game. This is big, bro. This is big. If this is what I think it is, this means we can finally talk to squad members in game, bro. No more party chats. If this is what I think it is that, bro. And this will be the first time in Battlefield that this has been a thing, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a good thing, bro. This is great. This is great. I hope this is what I think it is. I'm going to try it out tomorrow, but you already know. So hopefully that's what that means, bro. That's big. That's big. So number 2, Scoreboard. And update 3.3 re-released the UI refresh for the scoreboard. Following this update, this UI refresh will now also be available during the end of round scenes, which is good, because when they added the new scoreboard after the game ended, I was always curious, like, why the hell can we not check the scoreboard after the game ends? It's kind of ridiculous, but good that they're making that an option. I think that's what that means. Weapon attachments. With update 4.0, we have overhauled the behavior of many weapon attachments to ensure that their impact when customizing your weapons is unique and noticeable. Previously, some attachments had effects that were too similar from others, and it was unclear what the impact on your weapons would be when switching between them. We encourage you to experiment with refreshed weapon attachments to see how they feel after the update, and you will be able to read the full set of changes further down the page. Alright, so this is where we really get into the patch notes. Here's the first one. General. Fix the bug where equipping a weapon attachment from the item reveal menu would in some scenarios reset the full customization on the weapon back to defaults. Fixed a bug where the player's saved customization would sometimes be reset to defaults after joining a server. That's big. That's big. All right, let's see. Matchmaking and social. Fix the matchmaking error that could occur after quitting a hazard zone server. Matchmaking information is now visible in the player card screen. Fix the bug where a user encounters a matchmaking loop and gets sent back to the lobby. Hell yeah. Disbanding a party before joining it no longer incorrectly shows the remove EA friend prompt. All right, progression and unlocks. Adjusted ribbons to make them easier to unlock across all modes, especially in rush. Further adjustments to specific ribbons. Logistics. Progress earned from repairing friendly vehicles has been increased, and progress earned from healing and resupplying has been reduced. Objective kills or assists while fighting for objectives and breakthrough now also give progress. Intel progress for hitting enemy vehicles with EMPs has been doubled. Combat destroying an enemy ranger now rewards ribbon progress. Combat and Wingman kills and assists on enemy players and has its own now, give increased progress. Mastery for the MI-240 Super Hind, MV-38 Condor, and Malv now gets progress as intended when teammates spawn in on your vehicle. Cosmetics and weapon attachments are now correctly marked as new when unlocked. XP from support actions has been increased, while XP from objective actions has been decreased to compensate. Projectile destroyed with Irish's APS-36 shoot down Sentinel from 5 to 10 XP. Enemy disrupted with EMP from 10 to 20 XP. Equipment destroyed from 5 to 10 XP. Healing from 5 to 20 XP. Resupply from 5 to 20 XP. Repairing from 5 to 20 XP. Ranger destroyed from 25 to 75 XP. Objective neutralized from 250 down to 200 XP. Objective captured from 375 down to 200 XP. Sector objective defended from 15 down to 10 XP. Added an XP event for killing a down enemy in hazard zone. Repairing Ranger now correctly triggers the repairing XP event. Alright, Soldier fixed some issues where the player would be impossible to hit when entering an exposed vehicle seat. Fix an issue where dead soldiers or friendly soldiers would block bullets. Fix further instances of not being able to revive players when some of their body parts were clipping with assets/geometry. Fix players not being able to place deployables in certain areas. Fix an issue where the player would not be able to jump or vault after reviving someone. Fix losing input when jumping on or off the ladders. Fix players entering a down state after crashing with an air vehicle. Fix an issue where it wouldn't be possible to crawl under certain obstacles while prone. Field of view should no longer break after switching weapons on ladders. Alright, cool. Alright, animations made revive animation smoother. Smoothed out the transition animations for camera and weapon movement when switching between stand/crouch. Alright, Specialist Irish made all vehicle types able to smash through Irish's deployable cover. Resolved instances where Irish's fortification system couldn't be placed on angled terrain. Fixed a bug where the APS-36 shoot down Sentinel would not always stop targets if blocked by a soldier standing on it. Fixed an issue where players could see the APS-36 shoot down Sentinel in an infinite firing loop at an unidentified target. Dozer, the -8 ballistic shield and main weapon can no longer be equipped at the same time when bashing or entering a vehicle. Dozer now becomes vulnerable for a short time when the SOB-8 ballistic shield is hit by heavy fire such as from tanks, as he should. Fix a bug where repair tools cause the SOB-8 ballistic shield to deflect bullets. Fixed an issue where the SOB ballistic shield could bash through thin walls. Rayo, hopefully I don't fuck up his name. I didn't fuck up his name. Rayo's cyber warfare suit should now feel more responsive. Replace Trojan network with the thread perception trait. When Rayo takes damage from enemy fire, he will automatically spot the enemy for himself. Pike replaced threat perception with the eagle eye trait. Players damaged by Pike are now spotted for everyone. Update Pike's mastery criteria to align with her new trait. Boris, the SG-36 sentry gun should no longer clip outside elevators. A tank running over the SG-36 sentry gun will now destroy it. They need to nerf and take that motherfucker out the game, that sentry gun. I ain't gonna lie. Sundance fixed anti-armor grenades that locked on to targets which were too far away. Anti-armor grenades now filter by angle and distance in a more accurate way and have the same priority for air-ground vehicles. Anti-armor grenades no longer swap targets when already tracking a target and have reduced maximum range once unfolded and in flight. Anti-armor grenades now have different tracking radius for ground and air vehicles. Anti-armor grenades no longer target Irish's deployable cover or APS-36 shoot-down sentry. Anti-armor grenades track properly if left sleeping on the ground now instead of simply exploding. Improve the speed when switching through Sundance's grenade belt. Scatter grenade detonation timing is adjusted to let them explode quicker. Falk's S21 syringe pistol can now be equipped while swimming. McKay made it easier for McKay to grapple onto moving vehicles. Players can no longer take damage from the grappling hook while down. Adjusted McKay's walk animation when aiming down sight. The sight should no longer misalign with where shots are fired. Resolve issues where smoke stopped the grappling hook from working. The grappling hook crosshair should now correctly pick up objects while in range. Looking as far left, right, you can, while grappling, while pressing A or D, no longer allows you to slow down or speed up. Gadgets fixed a bug where players were able to deploy items to clip ladders and zip lines, which could block passage. CG recoilless M5 RPG or small will now one-shot Ranger if it's a direct hit. Fix an issue causing empty reloads on the recoilless M5 to be interrupted when vaulting. Fix an issue where users were able to detonate the C5 explosive while being hacked. Made it easier to place an insertion beacon. You will now spawn in the game in the same direction where the insertion beacon is facing when spawning on it. That's good. Fix an issue that would allow players to shoot FXM-33AA missiles while their target was in smoke. Fix an issue where FXM-33AA missile did not become enabled again until the user switched to another weapon and back again after being affected by EMP. Fixing an issue where smoke grenades did not explode on moving cranes. Weapon attachments. The behavior of many weapon attachments has been overhauled to ensure that their impact when customizing your weapons is unique and noticeable. Previously, some attachments had effects that were too similar from others, and it was unclear what the impact on your weapons would be when switching between them. Here's an example of updated behavior when customizing the AC-42. A Warhawk compensator update 3.3, improve horizontal recoil control, reduce vertical recoil control. Update 4.0, improve recoil control, reduce weapon accuracy. B Rattlesnake light grip update 3.3, improve accuracy while moving, reduce accuracy while static. Update 4.0, increase hipfire accuracy, reduce accuracy while ADS. C Maul hybrid 1.5x to 3 times. ADS speed decreased in 4.0. Zoom levels and optics toggle options persist. D subsonic rounds base recoil reduced in 4.0. Reduce muzzle flash visibility. Decrease projectile velocity. Further changes to weapon attachments. Adding and removing attachments in the plus menu will now always correctly apply their statistic changes. The ADS time on the BKS 8 times now matches that of other scope attachments. Adjusted the size of the DD hollow scope to bring it in line with other scopes. Reduce blur on the Ghost hybrid scope. The Fusion hollow attachment no longer clips through the meshes on the following weapons: AK-24, LCMG, PP-29, and the SFAR MGL. Fix clipping issues with the camera when the Fusion Hollow optic is equipped while ADS. Weapons. The high-powered magazine for the AK-24 now shows the correct amount of bullets. Fix an issue where players were unable to fire straight away after reloading the grenade launcher attachment on the M5A3. Fix an issue which caused the extended magazine for the PBX-45 to have a slight delay before it fires after reload. Increase PKP base recoil. Fix an issue that would cause weapon lag across scopes for the M44. Increase the long range damage on SWS-10 light ammo from 35 to 40 over 75 meters. Fix an issue with the incorrect ammo pools to be set on the PP-29, which would show incorrect ammo quantities. Fix an issue which could cause underbarrels on the SFAR MGL to unexpectedly run out of ammo. Recenter the iron sight on the DXR1. AC-42 bullet damage drop off increased. AC-42 effective range has been lowered. Reduced scope shake when firing on the DM7 and VCAR. Fix an issue where weapons would have inconsistent dispersion or recoil. Fix an issue which prevented bullets from dealing the correct damage amount. Bolt action sniper rifles now correctly play their animation after opening the plus menu and firing. Fix an issue which could cause weapons to become invisible while climbing a ladder. Fix an issue which caused some players to be unable to shoot or ADS after exiting a vehicle. Vehicles. As outlined in our recent core feedback, we are adjusting the number of active vehicles across maps and modes, and you will notice the first iteration of this change within this update. As an example of how that plays out on Breakthrough 64 for Kaleidoscope, here is how we adjusted total available vehicles in the match per sector. Sector 1, 17 down to 13. Sector 2, 18 down to 17. Sector 3, 19 down to 17. Players can now ping while driving vehicles in third-person view, fixing an issue that would cause reversing in a tank to be problematic. Good. Fixing an issue that would allow players to skip the equipment cooldown timer while in helicopter. Fixing an issue that would cause vehicles to not be deployed when called in but still shown as in play. Fixing an issue that would allow players to shoot AT missiles while their target was in smoke. Air radar should now correctly display enemies. System repair would sometimes only replenish a few health points. This has been corrected. Fixing an issue that would allow players to instant lock onto a vehicle after flares have been used. Fixing an issue which would occasionally see the AH-64GX Apache Warchief or KA-520 Super Hokum Smart Rockets ignore their target. A specific concrete block was causing the T-28 to become stuck. The T-28 has overcome its fear and can now traverse over it. Weathering effects are now applied more consistently to vehicles. Added a free look third-person view crosshair to vehicles. Vehicles now show both soldier and vehicle health for all seats occupied by the player. EBAA Wildcat. The EBAA Wildcat can now climb hills with a bit more ease, increase the handbrake strength on the EBAA Wildcat while on orbital. The EBAA Wildcat used to have trouble driving over low to average height rocks. This no longer occurs. F-35E Panther. The Panther will now take the intended damage when hitting specific buildings on Hourglass. Increase ejection force when at low speeds in the Panther. Added an ejector seat for the Panther when in hover mode. Afterburner VFX is no longer visible through the engine swivel nozzle in a F-35E Panther. LCAA hovercraft. Fix an issue that would cause the LCAA hovercraft to become stuck on the environment on breakaway. M5C bolt. Players are now able to shoot passengers within an M5C bolt more easily. NC5 bolt missile launcher has been adjusted and now also damage tanks. Time to live 10 down to 3.2. Engine strength 175 down to 70. Damage 70 down to 45. MD450 Nightbird. Switching seats in the Nightbird would sometimes alter the field of view. It should no longer do this. It is now possible to shoot the pilot of a Nightbird through the upper part of the cockpit's glass. MV38 Condor. 50mm cannon pod has been tweaked against other vehicles. RWS 50mm mounted on air vehicles. Start and end damage 60 up to 65. Impact impulse 8,000 down to 3,000. This change means it should now destroy the Nightbird in 2 instead of 3 shots. RWS 50mm mounted on land vehicles. Impact impulse 4,000 down to 2,500. Start damage 85 up to 92. End damage 60 up to 65. Damage fall off distance start 180 up to 200. Replenish rate 2.3 down to 2.1. T28/M1A5 heat shell. Impact damage increased by 90 up to 115. Replenish time per shell increased from 6 to 6.8 seconds. All right, well, that's all the patch notes that I have for you guys, bro, that I handpicked that I felt were the more important fixes that they made. So if you guys want a full list of the patch notes, I'll drop a link in the description so you guys can check that out. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop a sub. I really appreciate it. And oh yeah, don't forget to tap into my Twitch, bro. Come on, bro. Your boy be streaming every other day of the week, and I'll be streaming damn near all day on the weekends, bro. Come in, slide in, tap in, chill with your boy, man. I really appreciate it. But as usual, man, I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all go out there and go crazy on Battlefield 2042, bro. I told y'all that's gonna turn up. Y'all thought it was cap. But anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.